Good afternoon from Kirksville, Missouri. This is Randy Kervin, and this is Rant and Randy, Rant and Randy's Rant, the True Patriots group. Uh, I was worried I wasn't going to have chat today, but at least now should have a photograph that is out there and visible. This was me, I believe, in 2019 out at Thousand Hills State Park. I like that better than I did. This is a new option that they allowed me, uh, where you don't have to see part of the time a picture of me today or the Foggy Lake. And I like that the Foggy Lake shouldn't be involved anymore. This should be a permanent thing. Uh, is my sound working good? I can't tell anything from the chart down at the bottom of the graphic equalizer down there is not budging, and I'm about one. Let me check what my volume's at. All right, all right. All right, the sound's coming through. I don't have a lot for you today. I just want to jump in and say the Braves are in first place. They're 2.5 games above the Phillies, and the Mets are now 3.5 back. So Atlanta's at the top by itself, and it was a close one last night. It was 11, I believe it was 11-5 till the ninth inning, and they got 4 runs. We finally shut them down. So, oh, that was all right. Thank you, Michael. All right, let me give you what I've got for today. It's not a whole lot, like I said. I've been busy with other matters most of the day. So let me move this over. All right, the Biden administration recommends booster shot of Pfizer or the Moderna after 8 months after the second dose. Uh, and we're going to hear from the right. They're going to say it's all for the money for Big Pharma. No, not according to Dr. Fauci. Uh, that this all comes from research and protection from the Delta variant and other possible variants. Uh, I, for one, understand in order to ensure that I am not hospitalized during the COVID variant, I want my immunity strong. Uh, and it looks like we were fully vaccinated in April. So that means that Grace and I should be able to get the booster shot of Moderna in November. Florida's DeSantis has two Florida school districts. They are going to have mask mandates, uh, and that the parents cannot opt out of these mask mandates. This with pediatric ICUs are filling up with COVID patients. Broward County says that they only have 2 ICU beds available, and these are younger. These are kids. Ah, shit. Rachel's first story was very interesting about Zach and his family in Afghanistan. Uh, it was gut wrenching because the way she was telling it, you didn't know how it was going to turn out. Uh, Zach was an interpreter for the U.S. Marines for about 20 years. Uh, and after days of trying to get aboard the plane leaving Afghanistan, they made it on the plane to escape the Taliban. Uh, it was a whole lot of effort put in that, and this is just one story out of many in of our Afghan allies over there. Even the U.S. government right now is saying, and there's a lot of Americans that have got to get out too. They're saying that they can't assure anyone that they'll be able to get to the airport on the road to the airport. This was bad timing, is what I'm thinking. And again, I'll be back and forth in the COVID news. Uh, Only about 59% of those working in nursing homes are fully or partially vaccinated. Biden is to require nursing home staff to be vaccinated or lose their federal funding. And I didn't know about that situation, but I totally agree with Biden. Those working with the most vulnerable need to be vaccinated. And this is a big deal. It will impact 15,000 nursing homes and about 1.3 million people. And that would be good. That's going to up how many people in this country are vaccinated. We've got to get to herd immunity and not listen to these uh, anti-vaxxers that are worried about their freedom. Give me a fucking break. Uh, and the sad news with Afghanistan over the past few days, we saw that first day with the siege on the airport, at least 12 killed in around Kabul airport during the days of the evacuation so far. Plus, now I saw from the air, you can see it from space. There's so many people on that road to the airport, it can be seen from space. Uh, and like I said, now the U.S. can't guarantee safe passage to Kabul airport. And like I said, there were also today, the news was filled with about our interpreters and their battle to try to get out. Uh, and this, my last for today, just in from the Federal Trade Commission files fresh antitrust complaint seeking to break up Facebook. Uh, that I think is overdue. They need to break it up in pieces. They shouldn't be in control. I believe they're in control of Instagram and a whole lot of other things. Also, I've noticed today there was a time when I couldn't find Facebook. Uh, I finally sat it out because it was telling me I didn't have internet. I went and picked the phone up and my phone worked. And if my phone works, I've got internet. Uh, there's a possibility there are hackers messing with them. That's another uh, big thing that seems to be happening. It's not always Facebook, I don't think, just messing with shit. It's these damn hackers are also messing with it. All right. Like I said, that's about all I've got for today. I'll have a much better show uh, tomorrow on the Friday uh, Beer and Bud show. More time to research. Uh, had a lot on my mind today. And everybody has a different kind of day. And that's been one for me. Grace and I are going to probably slip over to Hy-Vee, see if we can, she'll go in and get us something, even if it's a TV dinner, uh, and, you know, try to get through tonight. And I will, if nothing else, I will be uh, out there and uh, at least share the meeting. My time is being gobbled up a lot here lately. Uh, so, and I'm looking forward to the day that I can just sit there and enjoy and be at the whole meeting. And one of these days, I'm going to surprise you. I'll get back on Discord and be out there too. Let me go down and look at what everybody is saying. All right, that's good, George. Hello, Carol. Okay, that's good too. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you, James. They need to get out of the jail business. I don't know how I've been out here this long, and the only time I was put in Facebook jail was for 3 hours, and that was for posting music too quickly. Well, they fixed me on that. Now I have a long list to go through. And since you're dealing with YouTube with music anyway, I have to memorize where I sent those posts. And sometimes that can be a little confusing. I mean, music and activism are a big part of what I do. Uh, I'm surprised that I can remember. That's why I take so many notes when I do the news. If I didn't have them, uh, I might forget about some stories. Oh, and there was one other thing. What was it? I believe I got to it yesterday on Facebook. But one of the Trump supporters has pled guilty. He placed a death threat on Senator Warnock of Georgia. So he's pleaded guilty to that. But what are they going to do? Just slap him on the wrist? That's what is going on in our country right now, brothers and sisters. We've got a lot of bad judges, and we know who got them. Their judgeships, uh, the Trumpers, and that orange thing up there on the shelf made sure that these people weren't qualified to sit on a bench. They were there for one reason, to help Donnie. All right, like I said, that's about all I've got for today. I appreciate each and every one of you being out here. Uh, got a good crowd, and I had to go through and let me explain this, and then I'll let you go. I had gone through, got photographed. In there also, it was saying subscribers only. I had to find out after I said it that way. I said it for 10 minutes, thinking that, uh, for 10 minutes somebody could comment during my rant. That's not what they meant. You wouldn't been able to even comment unless you were a subscriber, and unless I was on 10 minutes, then you could start commenting on the show. So I had to cancel out the first show, only got it out to my timeline. I'll share it in a little while, but I had to go back and change that. I'm here to grow this. We're at 246 subscribers. And if subscribers can't occasionally comment, then how am I going to grow this for the Blue Dot family? So I just thought I'd tell you that's the reason I canceled out. I had it to a couple of groups, mine and John Britovo, BDF. I'll get around to those if you don't share it first. When I find that somebody has shared one, I go back and remove it where I shared it. All right, I'll let you go for now. Peace, resist, persist, and I insist. We have a lot of damn good reasons to be calling 202-224-3121. From voting rights to getting our allies out of Afghanistan, American and Afghans. We've got health care, prescription drug prices should be made reasonable. Uh, what are we, a third world nation? No. Some of the third world nations are getting better drug prices than we are. Our neighbors in Canada don't let big pharma decide that they can just charge whatever they choose to charge. All right. Have a good one. Go down, like, share. If you like this show, subscribe. And I'll see you later on in the after comments. I appreciate all you people being out here live for me, my brothers and sisters of the Blue Dot family. All right. I'll let you go. Have a good evening and stay safe. Wear those masks indoors. Put a smile on your face because it'll show in your eyes that you care about other people. All right. Bye bye for now. Share this shit. Share this shit. Thank you.